welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show how to draw hands. First, I made a table on what to do and what not to do. So I'm going to start with what I usually do. This is how I did it back then. I started with a square, the thumb, and then all the other fingers. I made them very separate from each other and I drew every limb of them, and also add a lot of detail on the thumb and the ring. Wait, the ring? No, the pinky finger. Now I'm going to do line art. Just gonna show you the result of after the sketch. So now I'm just doing line art here. Remember, this is only the example that you're not supposed to follow. After I explain what's wrong in this one, I'm going to go over to where you're supposed to do it. So now I'm just adding detail on the line art. Okay, now first of all, I'm just gonna say no. This is no. This is not a hand at all. This looks very unrealistic. If that's what you're going for, it's alright then. The first thing that I'm going to point out is that the thumb looks like the only skinny finger. How I say this is because there is a lot of fat on the ends of the fingers that I drew. That doesn't happen in real life either. And the other thing that bothers me is that the middle finger, which is supposed to be the tallest finger, is way too small. Last but not least, there is too much detail on the hand. This will make your viewers kind of confused what the hand is actually supposed to look like. Now, I'm going to go to the next one. I'm going to do how I draw my hands now. This is the example where you're supposed to kind of follow it, but make sure it's your own style. Don't plagiarize me. Okay, first of all, I start off with the square again, but a bit more smaller. And then I do this thing where I make the palm kind of follow where the thumb goes. If you don't understand, just look at the screen. I make this kind of slot for the thumb, and then I just erase the excess from the palm. Okay, now I do the thumb. It will be a lot more easier for me because I already know where the thumb is supposed to go. Then I do the index finger, and I tend to make the middle finger and the ring finger stick together, like how our hand relaxes. When your hand relaxes, the middle finger and the ring finger tend to touch each other a little bit. So I put that in my illustrations. That cuts to a point where it's supposed to look realistic. Unless that's not the type of style you're going for, it's alright. So one of the points here is that you have to make sure it doesn't look way too unrealistic. Now I'm just gonna try to redo the finger again, and now I do the pinky finger. Please mind the length of the fingers because it really makes it way more realistic. Now I'm just drawing the hand. Alright, I think I'm going to try and do the line art now. So I'm just going to show you the result of how I do my hands now. Should look way more better than the one that I did last time. Now I'm taking it slow and careful with my line art because it's supposed to look clean. One last finger and then I'm done. Just do the arm a little more. Okay, now the results. Some things that I'm going to tell is that the fingers look way more relaxed. It doesn't look like the person is spreading her hands a bit too much. And also, there's not too much detail, so the viewers can actually see what the hand is doing. Peace signs, saying hellos, or just falling into fist. Now, another thing is that it looks like real life length. Something that I really recommend when you draw hands is that you look at your own hand while you draw, so you can see what it looks like in real life and if it looks a bit too chunky. Now, in comparison to the one that I did before, it looks way too different. See, it looks very different. I really like how I draw my hands now because it doesn't look chunky, it looks real, and it really satisfies my art style. Okay, I guess it's time to go to the pinpoints. So I'm just gonna write the don'ts and the do's. The very first do that I'm going to do. Haha, that rhymes. Haha. I don't know why taking me to write is just so long. Alright, first pinpoint. Take your time. This is very vital when you draw because, well, perfectness takes time. If you rush while drawing and just skip to the next part, then it will make your result a bit more, how do I say this, a bit more bad. So another don't is that you draw all the parts from the hands or you draw all the limbs of it. I used to do this mistake when I was still starting out how to draw because I thought, oh, everything had to be in detail or else they won't see how the hand actually works. But it doesn't really act that way. What you're supposed to do is make sure the hands look realistic. Because unless the hand, unless your style is supposed to be cartoonish, then it's okay if the hand doesn't look realistic. But if it's not, then I think it's good to make sure it looks realistic. Oh, and also relaxed because it looks realistic if it's relaxed. See? Alright, let's go through the third do. Oh my god. I'm just trying to take notes of what I did back then and what I did now. Alright, the third pinpoint. Make sure the hand looks real. Ah yes, this is very important. Very important that it looks real. What you don't want to do is that you don't want to make it very chunky, corny, or cartoonish. Again, I'm saying if your style is supposed to be cartoonish, then it's fine. Not saying that you have to change your style just so your hands can look perfect. There are styles where if they use realistic hands, it looks kind of scary. I'll say Lavender Town. Yeah. She says that her art style her cartoonish art style looks kind of scary with realistic hands. So anyways, those are all my pinpoints. Feel free to take notes or just follow through the tutorial that I made. I really am not a pro, so please take note that this is not professional because I'm not yet a pro. So please take note of this. But still, I'm happy to help anyone who wants to try out drawing. So I just want to say I really hope this helped because I'm not the best at anything. I mean, in drawing. So I want you guys to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and make sure you like and comment too. Comment what your results was and how you think of this tutorial. So yeah, that's how I draw my hands, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.